So the idea would be that Colter Stevens is now inhabiting the body of Sean Fentress. If that is the case, and if Colter Stevens has been able to get on the train and stop the bomb going off, then that means Colter Stevens never need to be sent back to find out why the train blew up. Which means somewhere back at the facility where Goodwin works, there is a Colter Stevens who's never been sent on a mission yet. So the idea is that now, in this parallel reality, we have a Colter Stevens inhabiting Sean Fentress, and a Colter Stevens waiting in a facility where Goodwin works, who has not yet been sent on a mission. He is now inhabiting the body of Sean Fentress, and he is in the same reality now as A. Goodwin, who lives in the same reality as Sean Fentress, who's on a train which does not blow up. It was called The Nuclear Boy Scout, and it was about a guy in the Midwest, and this is a true story. What he did is he actually built his own breeder reactor in the backyard of his mom's house that irradiated the whole neighborhood. Whoa. And this happened about 15 years ago, not that long ago. And he was incredibly smart and had absolutely no sense of right and wrong. He was just a very, very strange, very scary kid. And yeah, I thought that that was just a really interesting idea, that you would have someone who was smart enough to be able to build something like that, and his main reason for doing it is, well, I know how to do it, so I'll do it. You know, and no sense of whether he should do it or he shouldn't do it. So I thought that was a really interesting starting point for that character. The character was already there, but I think, you know, we were trying to discuss what his motivation could be, and I had seen that Boy Scout, the Nuclear Boy Scout video a while before, and I thought, you know, this is an interesting insight into that kind of personality, that kind of sociopathic personality that might do something like this. Oh, I hope not. I mean, I certainly wouldn't see it that way, but you know, I'm not anti-science myself, and when I was reading the script, I wasn't thinking that. I don't think Ben Ripley is either. I think his you have to ask him, but I think his family works in the sciences. I think his wife does too. So I don't believe it's anti-science in any way. I think, you know, people are bad, not science. It depends how you count them. We follow the story of 6 of them, but there's a period in the film where Colter is being sent back again and again and again. So I think if you count them, it's either 8 or 9, but I think there's 6 of them where we actually follow the narrative. I just thought it was really, you know, it was important to justify to the audience that what was being done was not only wrong, but anyone could see that it was wrong. This is a living, breathing person that is in a situation where they have absolutely no opportunity to get out of it without the assistance of someone else, in Goodwin in this case. And I thought that was just, it was important to get that across, you know, viscerally. It was an amazing prosthetic. It wasn't computer special effects, it was practical special effects, and it was amazing piece of work that was done by a Canadian artist who does these kind of things for film. And it was completely, you know, articulated and puppeteerable, which is basically how they did it. Heavenly, but in my opinion, he's not going to heaven. He's jumped bodies. He's now on a separate parallel reality where he's able to live out his life in the body of Sean Fentress. There is the sort of part of the film where Rutledge is on the phone to some official power, saying that, you know, he can get a number of these things up and running now it's been proven successful. So yeah, you have no idea what might happen after that.